Oh my goodness, what is going on, Cancers? This is your girl, Miss RHW, with another love reading for y'all. Of course, guys, just remember that this is a reading for the collective of Cancer, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind for other Cancers who may be going through different situations that may resonate with them. Of course, if you do find something in the reading that pings your situation, or you just interested in a more tailored reading for yourself or towards yourself, for yourself, whatever, if I could get the words out properly, go ahead and check in the description box below to get booked in. All right. Okay, Cancer down. I wanted to know what the hell's going on in your love life for Taurus season. And we got fights or something, the feeling like you got to fight for what you love. Go for it. No, don't hold back. I mean, that's fair. You know, you like something you see, just go ahead and go for it. Or some of you guys are feeling led to go ahead and make a pretty impulsive move. What's going on, Cancers? What you about to do? Let me just shuffle one more time because that energy was weird. There's the Knight of Swords at the bottom like that again. You feeling real confident that this person likes you, or you feeling really confident about pursuing something. Oh yeah, see the sun coming up. Four of Pentacles. You coming outside your comfort zone. I think at one point you weren't sure, but you also wanted to gather your provisions to make sure you had everything you needed to and prepared before taking action. Golly, Emperor. Yeah, we taking action. What the hell is going on with Cancer? For love, for love, for love. Just take a look. Okay, Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Okay. What the hell? Hmm. Six of Cups. Okay. And then we're gonna pull your Oracle card because why not? If I seem very low energy, it is because I am. I'm a little sleepy, y'all. But it's okay. I think it's good to have some readings where you're chill. You're not always high energy, you know what I'm saying? Productivity, okay. Productivity. Okay, okay, okay. Right, so let's take a look at this. Number 8. Okay, 8. All right. So, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. All right. Interesting reading so far, because Six of Cups has a lot to do with the past. I don't know. Okay, listen, Gemini has something to do with the past too. They had I think they had like the Six of Cups in their first reading. So if you have any significant placements in Gemini, you might want to check that out. The Sun also had Taurus. Taurus also had the Sun in there too. So if you have some interesting placements in Taurus as well, I suggest you check them out because that fell out while we were shuffling. The fuck though? I swear to goodness, because I feel like with this situation, here's my lingo. Here's my thought process. Six of Cups has a lot to do with the past, and I don't know what it is. Gemini had some vibes that an ex might be coming back, or this is about a situation in the past, and they're kind of like get trying to understand where they went from romantic to friend zone, right? For your situation, I feel like there was some sort of exchange, some back and forth. You're getting some reciprocation, or there was at some point some reciprocation, and you feel like maybe you just feel like you're just not given the full scoop of what's going on. Like you're getting some sort of reception, or maybe something is no longer being, exchanged. Like maybe like there would be, date night or some sort of like I don't know, some sort of love language is communicated and now it's not being communicated or something, and some it's just there's some information that needs to be clarified or to be understood better, or you just there's some more to more to there's something in I want to say context so badly, but I can't figure out where to fit it properly in my head to get the word out. But I feel like you feel like you're missing some context to something, and that's possibly why you're feeling like you're maybe there's just something else, there's something more to the situation. Maybe we're gonna see. The reason why I say that is because your advice is really to look internally. Like I mean, maybe at one point you were feeling like giving back to the situation or putting an effort into a situation, but you feel like there's maybe not enough information. And so you're wanting to figure out what is it about the situation that you feel is missing so you can give it your 100% or show up to some degree. But you still feel a bit lost. Your outcome, you just feeling like you're going in internally, but you just don't know if that's going to solve the problem. Because the Eight of Swords is like, well, that's my perspective. I don't really know if that's really going to make any difference. Analysis paralysis, kind of going over it. So what? Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles because I want to understand, like, who's doing what? Is it you giving what it needs to be given, or is it the other way around? Looking like it's probably I don't know, both. So the devil, when the devil comes up, yo, this can mean that somebody's giving way too much in the connection, and someone else is taking advantage. And these are two different situations that could be coming up for me. I don't really feel like the person that's taking advantage is doing it on purpose, as per se, because even though they are, it's a coping mechanism still. They may not be aware of that it's a coping mechanism. They may not be aware that it's unhealthy and how unhealthy it could be, but this person's comfortable with a certain pattern, certain scenario kind of ending or behaving in a certain way. So I don't know if it's like on purpose, like they just want to just waste your time, or they're not aware of the bad behavior. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm not breathing very well. Whew. I'm kind of in a little crazy with the cake, so apologies. Don't mean to be on it because this is not boring. The situation though is really weird because the devil, when it comes up like that, can talk about codependent relationships. And I say codependent in the sense of like somebody's giving more and expecting that to hopefully at some point change, but no changes have been made so far. Like in the beginning, it was nice, and then just kind of wondering like where did it take a turn that just did not make that just it's not making this relationship feel like I'm a part of it. Hermit could be like you recognizing that you are in a way more than anything falling in love with yourself because the person that you're in a relationship with isn't really present. If they are present, they're coming up as kids, like pages, so they're not really showing up like someone that's a counterpart. But even then, the devil is suggesting that you feel stuck in your situation because maybe there has been a deep bond created between you and this person. The Six of Cups can talk about a soulmate connection. So it can, and the devil can kind of be a soulmate too, but it's more karmic than anything. It's like you guys both learn something from each other. That doesn't necessarily mean that you guys stay together. Interesting. Uh oh. So the Queen of Wands is someone who this is someone that needs a lot of attention. And I say that because it's not the Queen of Wands. She's the actress. She's the one that everyone focuses on. She gets the garners the most attention from because she's the most talented. She's got so much confidence in herself. She's very charismatic. She's that social butterfly. She brings everyone to her. But the devil, when that happens, is usually it's another coping mechanism or bad pattern practice that covers up something else that's not been sorted, something that's maybe been toxic in their own lives and not been providing them any real fruit. There's lots of spoiled goods. And the Seven of Cups is talking about it's an energy of, kind of seeing one thing and then finding out it's something else entirely. The Seven of Cups is the is a um too good to be true card, the Oasis card. Like at one, you thought this was some place that you could drink, but then you realize you're walking further and further deeper into the to the desert, and you're like, am I gonna get to this water or what? Is this thing a real? It's more of like the Mirage card, actually. I meant to say. So when somebody just very attractive and giving more signs than they could potentially fulfill, and I feel like maybe Cancer, you're noticing that this person's just taking a lot from you, especially your attention. Maybe I'm yawning so much because you feel drained, y'all. Right? Like blame us for this for the yawns. But you're like, hello, like maybe you guys are just like you're tending to this person's needs. This person's kind of like a diva or a Fabio, whatever they are. You know, what I'm saying they're gonna give this a vibe that they're whatever they're going through, whatever their pain is, whatever is happening with them needs most of your attention, and they don't give you any attention back. You're only paying attention to your own stuff. And then when they finally are asked questions and they don't know enough, you're like, well, how do I make this person, get this person to know me some more? They got to be interested first. So let's see why the Page of Swords is the obstacle. High Priestess. See, I knew it. This person does not know anything. Like this Page of Swords, they're just like maybe petty and argumentative. And every time you figure out that they don't really know nothing about you, you're like, something's giving you red flags. And the High Priestess, when she comes up, that's like a red flag. You know that something's wrong. Something's just not right. And they could be getting to know you. They could be asking you more questions. They could be finding things to appreciate about you, just that are naturally yours. That's just as authentic as you liking them for who they are. I mean, too, it could be the same thing. You may realize that you don't know much about them because they keep giving you superficial stuff. Like, oh, I keep falling in love with somebody that's really superficial. Let me figure out if I really want to be a part of this. And like, if they don't know nothing about me, then I may not really know anything about them. And that's not a bad thing. It's not to judge anybody or anything like that. And it's not even to judge yourself. It's just like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time with people who are not as interested as I am in them. And I'm not going to waste my time with people who are not as interested as I am to get to know them. If I'm just your safe space, your cuddle buddy, whatever the hell, well, that's cute, but I might be wanting more. So why is the Hermit the advice? What he wants. What are you waiting for? Wow. So it's like maybe there's some deliberating that needed to be done, but like I feel like maybe you've gotten kind of comfortable in this whole situation, like where you didn't need to be distracted with going out and dating, but you also learned a lot about yourself through this process. You may not need this person anymore to enjoy your space and your time. I feel like it was nice to kind of have that, again, that space distracted almost. But now you kind of are like, I'm doing something with me now. I'm really enjoying me. I'm enjoying my space and I'm enjoying my time. I'm not going to really waste it dealing with anybody else. I'm just going to focus on me. Because there's some things about you that you find to be interesting and fun. Yeah, there we go. When we get two cards in here twice, that usually means that I'm on the right track with it. Yeah. I feel like you found something about yourself that's really interesting, and you want to give that some attention because it hasn't been getting any attention. It's been monopolized, and it's like, you know what? I see me. I see what I'm doing. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this. I'm gonna spend some time on this, and you should. Why is the outcome looking like the Eight of Swords? Seven of Wands. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't think you have to worry. Like, it's one less problem to deal with. Because the Seven of Wands is like, you know what? I don't think I need to worry about this. I think maybe this person has the capacity to kind of spring back and be like trying to win you over. But I feel like you'll be able to detect whether or not this person's the same or has changed. But I feel like it's going to require somebody to really earn that way back in, if that makes sense. The Eight of Swords is like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be, if I know how to deal with the situation the next time it comes around. Sure, you don't. Sure, you do. Sure, you do. Are they interested in you? And I'm not saying like, sometimes we can go overboard to go too far the wrong other direction where we've been open and loving and unconditional with our love in the beginning and then be completely conditional the other way around. You don't necessarily have to be that tight, but you want to make sure that people are genuinely trying to get to your information because they actually like you and they want to know you, not just the okay, let me know something about you to say, hey, remember this, and bring it up 18,000 times. Do you remember? They only remember one thing about you, and that's just to say that they do pay attention, to hold some idea that they do pay attention. That's not enough. One time, two times, two things, four things may not be really enough, and that's okay for it to not be enough. It has to have some deeper demonstration of interest. Memory is one thing, but then showing up, being present, showing visible, being, portraying that this person that you're dealing with, the other person that's dealing with you, is providing you some visibility. You see yourself through them in a way that you can say, I can agree with, I resonate, because I feel like deeper than this, right? It's like you're noticing that you don't really like who you are with this person, and it may just be that it may not be that you did anything wrong to be with this, to see yourself as unappealing, or maybe feel something bad about yourself in regards to this person. But I feel like it's just the way that this person is seeing you, this person is viewing you. You're taking that and you're seeing that you're not really being you're not visible, you're not considered in the relationship in the way that you should be considered, or you're not even given the benefit of the doubt. Something's going on where this person is not seeing you the way you want to be seen, and that's perfectly fine. Sure. Five of Cups. Man, Five of Cups just literally means what I just said. Sometimes you're not looking at the situation, you're looking at what was. And I'm not saying you, but I feel like the relationship definitely used to be something one way, and then it just, I don't know. It's hard to say what happened. The Two of Cups suggests that the connection is still there, but someone has to be present for the relationship to actually progress. Otherwise, those two cups will still remain there, and the spilled tea will eventually dry up and become nothing but more than just what was. Meaning, you can sit there and watch the paint dry about being upset about something, not having something. Like, I feel like the person that you're dealing with may not be as grateful of having you in their life as they should be. They just keep mourning on what they lost, what they don't have anymore. It's like, okay, well, you have me. It's kind of like Cancer. I can hear you right now. Like, you're telling your person, you have me. I'm here for you. And the other person's like, yeah, but I remember when I used to have this. It's like, well, we can't go back in the past and fix stuff. What do you have? This person may not notice what they have, but then ended up, possibly losing that because they weren't grateful for you, for having you when you had you. So you're putting more gratitude towards yourself. It seems like your hard work, planning, and experience should be paying off now, and there is reason to keep going with what you're currently working on. Additional resources can be safely used, and there's indication of a promotion, windfall, or increase of some sort. There are good energies surrounding health and also fitness levels, although challenges will include failure to keep these at their optimum through neglect. All right. I mean, it sounds like you got other things that are a little more important right now than entertaining somebody who can't really step out of themselves for you. So good on you, Cancer. Staying busy. But I think that'll do for our reading today, guys. Good luck, Taurus, okay? And until next time, bye, y'all.